everyone, ready for a deep dive into something you might not expect.
Ooh, I love surprises. What's on the docket today?
We're tackling balance fitness.
Balance fitness. That sounds intriguing.
It is. We've got this fascinating document just titled Untitled Document, and it's all about natural ways to improve your balance. And get this, it's not just about preventing falls.
Okay, so it's not just for older folks who are worried about taking a tumble.
Exactly. This goes way deeper. It's about moving with grace and feeling confident in everything you do. Like, imagine yourself gliding through life like a dancer.
Wow, okay, you've got my attention.
Yeah,
I'm always up for feeling more graceful.
right. So let's jump right in. What makes balance so fundamental to our everyday lives?
Well, I think about every time you reach for something or even just walk across a room.
Right, or even just shifting your weight from one foot to the other.
Exactly. You're engaging your balance constantly. It's the foundation that allows us to navigate our world safely and efficiently.
I never really thought about it like that.
It's easy to take balance for granted until it's gone.
True, true. So it's more than just, avoiding trips and falls. It's about being able to move freely and confidently in any situation.
You got it. And this document digs into something called the proprioceptive system.
Proprio, what now?
Proprioceptive system, it's kind of like your body's internal GPS, constantly giving you feedback on where you are in space.
So it helps me not run into things.
Well, that too.
Yeah.
But it also allows you to make those subtle adjustments to stay stable and upright. Like, think about those sensors in your car that help you stay in your lane.
Okay, I'm starting to get the picture.
So by strengthening your balance, you're basically fine-tuning your body's internal guidance system.
That's a pretty cool way to think about it.
Right. And the cool thing is a strong proprioceptive system can even help with coordination and reaction time. Like, those qualities we often associate with athletes and dancers?
Yeah, yeah. They always seem to have this amazing awareness of their bodies.
Exactly. So it's not just about avoiding spills, it's about moving with more grace and agility, like a pro.
Okay, I'm officially sold. But how do we actually, improve this internal guidance system? What are we supposed to do? Stand on our heads?
Uh-huh. Not quite. This document actually explores a bunch of approaches from ancient practices to modern fitness techniques.
Okay, give me the rundown.
Well, there's Tai Chi, for example. That graceful, flowing practice you see people doing in the park.
Yeah, I've always been curious about it.
It's been around for centuries, and it's amazing for balance. In fact, there was this study in the Journal of American Geriatric Society.
Oh, sounds legit. What did they find?
They found that Tai Chi can reduce fall risk by a whopping 55%.
55%. You're kidding.
Nope, that's what the research says. It's pretty impressive.
I had no idea it could have such a dramatic impact. Okay, I'm putting Tai Chi on my to-do list.
I think you'd really enjoy it. And then there are practices like yoga and Pilates.
Yeah, those are more familiar.
Right, and they're great for building core strength.
Okay, I get that a strong core is good for, everything. But how does that translate to better balance?
Think of it like this. You know how the trunk of a tree keeps the whole thing upright, even in strong winds?
Yeah, makes sense.
Well, your core is kind of like that trunk. It gives you the stability you need to maintain your balance, especially when you're moving around or facing unexpected challenges.
So basically, a strong core equals solid foundation for all kinds of movement.
Precisely. And you don't need any fancy equipment or anything. This document suggests something super simple.
Oh, lay it on me.
The one-legged stand.
Wait, just standing on one leg? Really?
Yep. Don't underestimate it.
Yeah.
It really targets those ankle muscles that are crucial for maintaining stability. You can hold onto a wall for support at first, and then gradually increase the duration as you get stronger.
So something as simple as standing on one leg while I, brush my teeth could actually make a difference.
Absolutely. It's all about those small, consistent efforts.
I like the sound of that. Easy to fit into a busy schedule. Speaking of simple exercises, the document also mentions the heel-to-toe walk.
Yeah, that one's great too. Might make you think of a sobriety test, but trust me, it's a fantastic way to challenge your balance.
Yeah, I've definitely had to do that walk a few times. Not always successfully, I might add.
Haha. Well, practicing it regularly can help you navigate those real-life situations where you might have to, walk on uneven surfaces or recover from a stumble.
So it's like training my body to react quickly and maintain balance in those, unexpected moments.
Exactly. You're basically turning everyday activities into mini balance workouts.
I'm all about sneaking in some exercise wherever I can. Okay, so we've got static exercises like the one-legged stand, and then there's the heel-to-toe walk, which is more dynamic. What else is in this balance-boosting toolkit?
Well, once you get comfortable with those, you can start incorporating some other dynamic movements. Things like weight shifts and sidestepping.
Weight shifts and sidestepping. Sounds pretty straightforward. What makes them so beneficial for balance?
They might seem simple, but trust me, they pack a punch. By moving your weight from side to side or stepping laterally, you're essentially mimicking those real-life situations where you need to adjust your balance quickly.
So it's all about like training my body to be more adaptable and responsive.
Exactly. You're preparing your body to react smoothly and gracefully even when things get a little shaky.
Okay, this is all making a lot of sense. We've covered specific exercises, but are there other ways to like weave balance training into our daily routines? What else does this document suggest?
You know, what's really interesting is this document doesn't just focus on exercises, it also talks about nutrition.
Wait, hold up. Are you saying that what I eat can actually affect my balance?
You bet. It's all connected.
Okay, I'm all ears. Tell me more.
Well, for example, you know those omega-3 fatty acids? The ones you find in, like, salmon and walnuts?
Yeah, they're supposed to be good for your heart, right?
Right. But they're also great for your brain, and that includes things like coordination and balance.
So those brain-boosting foods could actually make me more stable on my feet.
It's totally possible.
Yeah.
And don't underestimate the importance of hydration either.
Hydration, huh? I know I should drink more water, but how does that tie into balance?
Well, when you're dehydrated, you can get dizzy and lightheaded.
True, true. I've definitely felt that way before.
Right. And those sensations can definitely throw off your balance.
Yeah.
Your body needs the right amount of fluids to function properly, and that includes all the systems involved in balance.
It makes sense when you put it that way. Okay, so we've got physical exercises, we've got nutrition. What about the mental side of things? Does this document talk about that at all?
It does. It actually dives into the mind-body connection, specifically how things like meditation and mindfulness can improve your balance.
Oh, wow, that's interesting. I never would have thought of that. How does that work?
Well, these practices help you become more aware of your body and your surroundings.
So it's like I'm more in tune with those subtle sensations that tell me where I am in space?
You got it. It's about calming the mind and really tuning into those physical cues.
Okay, I'm starting to see how that could lead to better balance. Are there, like, studies that back this up?
There are. In fact, the document mentions one from the Journal of Physical Therapy Science.
Oh, cool. What did they find?
Well, it seems that mindfulness-based stress reduction techniques can actually improve balance and reduce the fear of falling, especially in older adults.
Wow, so a calmer mind can lead to a more balanced body. That's pretty amazing. You know, I'm starting to realize that improving balance has so many more benefits than I initially thought.
Right. It's not just about avoiding falls. It's about enhancing your overall well-being.
What else does this document highlight in terms of those ripple effects?
Well, for one thing, better balance often leads to better posture. Think about it. When your body's more stable, it's easier to stand up straight and tall.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. It's like everything is aligned.
Exactly. And you know what often comes with good posture?
Let me guess. Less back pain.
You nailed it. And then, of course, there's the impact on core strength, which we talked about earlier. Those one-legged stands, they're not just working your ankles, they're engaging your core muscles too.
So it's like a double whammy. You're getting stronger and improving your balance at the same time. I like it.
Double win. And there's another benefit that people often overlook.
Ooh, what's that?
Confidence. Think about it. If you're constantly worried about tripping or falling, you might be hesitant to try new things, right?
Yeah, I can definitely see that. It's like fear holding you back.
Exactly. But as your balance improves and you feel more secure in your body, that fear starts to melt away and your confidence grows.
I like that. So better balance can actually lead to greater confidence and a willingness to, step outside your comfort zone a bit.
Exactly. And that newfound confidence can inspire you to be more active overall.
Right, which leads to, a healthier, happier life.
See, it's all connected.
This is amazing. I never realized how much one element of fitness could affect so many different areas of our lives. I know we touched on it before, but there was one connection that really surprised me. That link between balance and weight management. I'd love to hear more about that.
Yeah, that was pretty interesting, isn't it? It might seem counterintuitive, but balance training can actually play a role in weight management.
Really? Is it because these balance exercises are like secret calorie burning machines?
Not necessarily. Although some balance exercises can elevate your heart rate, it's more about the fact that you're engaging multiple muscle groups at once.
Oh, I see. So even if it doesn't feel as intense as like a cardio workout, I'm still working more muscles and boosting my metabolism.
Exactly. And as we talked about earlier, as your balance improves and you feel more confident, you might be more likely to try new activities.
Like finally taking that dance class or joining that hiking group.
Exactly. And that shift toward a more active lifestyle can contribute to weight management. It's all about those little steps adding up over time.
Wow. I'm seriously blown away by how much there is to learn about balance. It's way more than just a physical skill. It's like a gateway to a healthier, more confident, and more engaged life.
Couldn't have said it better myself. It's all about finding that inner equilibrium that allows you to move through the world with grace and stability.
This has been an incredible conversation. I feel so inspired to pay more attention to my own balance and explore all the amazing ways it can enhance my life.
Me too. It's been a real eye-opener.
So before we wrap up, we want to leave our listeners with a little challenge, a simple step they can take right now to start incorporating balance into their daily lives.
How about we challenge them to try the one-legged stand?
Yes, perfect. It's easy, effective, and you can do it anywhere. While you're brushing your teeth, waiting in line, even during commercial breaks.
Exactly. It's a small step, but it can make a big difference.
So listeners, why not give it a try? Stand on one leg for a few seconds and see how it feels. You might be surprised at how challenging it is at first.
But with practice, you'll start to notice a difference, both in your balance and in your overall well-being.
Remember, this is just the beginning. There's a whole world of balance-enhancing activities out there. From Tai Chi to yoga to simply turning everyday moments into balance training opportunities.
So get out there, find your balance,
Yeah.
and embrace a more vibrant and fulfilling life.
And that's a wrap for this deep dive. We hope you enjoyed it as much as we did.
Until next time, stay curious and stay balanced.
It really is amazing how much of a difference that one simple exercise can make.
Right. Those tiny muscles work hard to keep us upright.
And who knows, maybe trying the one-legged stand will, inspire people to try other things too.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like maybe they'll finally give that Tai Chi class a try.
Or even just start incorporating little balance challenges throughout the day.
Like standing on one leg while they brush their teeth. It's all about awareness.
Absolutely. It's like once you start thinking about balance, you see opportunities everywhere.
Exactly. It opens up a whole new perspective.
So to recap, better balance. It's not just about, avoiding spills. We're
Right.
talking better posture,
Stronger core.
more confidence, even a connection to weight management.
It's really fascinating how it all ties together.
It is. It's like this one element of fitness has a ripple effect on, well, practically every aspect of our lives.
It just goes to show you how interconnected our bodies are, right?
Absolutely. Small changes can lead to big results.
Totally.
Well, I think we've covered a lot of ground today.
Yeah, it's been a great deep dive.
But before we sign off, I'd like to leave our listeners with one final thought.
Oh, I like where this is going.
We've talked about exercises and mental practices, but what about our environment?
That's an interesting point.
Yeah, like how can our surroundings either help or hinder our balance?
Well, think about things like uneven surfaces or even clutter in our homes.
Yeah, or like poor lighting. All those
Yeah.
things can make it harder to stay stable.
Right. So it's not just about what we do. It's also about being mindful of our surroundings.
Exactly. Maybe it's as simple as decluttering a hallway or adding a nightlight.
Or just being more aware of those uneven patches of sidewalk.
It's like balance isn't just an individual effort. It's about creating supportive spaces, too.
Yeah, I like that. Creating an environment that helps us thrive.
So as you go about your day, take a moment to really notice how your environment affects your sense of balance.
And think about any small changes you can make to create a more stable and secure space for yourself,
It's a great way to become more aware of the world around us.
and how it can support our journey toward greater balance.
Well said. I think that's a great note to end on. It's been a pleasure exploring the world of balance fitness with you today.
Me too. Thanks for having me.
And to our listeners, thank you for joining us on this deep dive. Until next time, stay curious, stay balanced, and keep those minds and bodies moving.